Hello guys, welcome to this video. This video is about creating a to-do list in JavaScript. Let's move on by creating three files. The first is a CSS, and the second is a HTML, and the third is the JavaScript file. In the CSS, I have given some styling already. Just pause the video and go through this styling. If you want to style it in your way, you can do it as well. If you want to just want to look into this, just pause the video and please look into this styling. And let's move on to the HTML now. Inside the HTML, we have a boiler template. It's a normal basic template. Okay, in head tag, we have to give the link for the CSS, TodoList.css, and we have to give the title, let's say to-do app, and inside the body, we have to give the h1 tag, which is a to-dos list, and here we have to give the div, which is a container, class equal to container, and inside the div we have to give the input field, and for the input field we are giving the id as input -el, and next we have to give a button which is add to do, and we are giving the id as add -el, and we are giving another button which is a delete button, and we have given the id as del-el, and we'll write it as a delete to do. Okay, now at last we are giving the script tag which links our JavaScript file to the HTML. So TodoList.js. Okay, one more thing, we have to give a div here where our data will be, where our paragraphs will be stored. Okay, div id equal to todo container. Okay, here in this div we will store our to-dos, which is our data. Okay, we have to give only the id here, nothing else, and that's it. And we'll give here a class, let's say container within double quotes. Okay, so this is the HTML part, and let's move on to our JS, and let's grab these IDs inside our JS using the document.getElementById. So let's start with the first ID. So we'll grab the first one, which is the input L. So this is a variable, you can give any name to it. Okay, document.getElementById, and we have to grab the first ID. What is the first ID? Input-el. Copy that ID and go and paste it here. I'll copy this 3 more times or 2 more times. Okay, one more. Okay, now next is the buttons. First, add button, add el equal to document.getElementById, and what is the add button ID? Add el. Copy it here and paste it here. Okay, now next we'll give as a delete el or let's give it as del el. And here, what is the ID for delete del el? Paste here. Okay. Now, and we have a div ID also. What is the ID? Todo container. Copy this ID. Go to TodoList.js and paste it here. And change the variable name, which is a Todo container. Okay. So we have brought all the IDs into our JS through get element by ID. So now let's move on to add event listener. So we have to take this add el element here, add el dot add event listener. Click function. Okay, so here I have taken this because if we click a add button, it should display some data or render something. Okay, that is the reason why I have taken this add el. Okay, now here we'll create an element first. Let's say paragraph. Let paragraph equal to document dot create element with this key. P is nothing but a paragraph, and paragraph will have an inner text equal to input L, this input L here dot value. So it's nothing but input L is nothing but the input field, and the value is nothing but whatever the value we will be giving inside the input field, that is called as a value. I'll show that once. Let's run this. Okay, here whatever the value we are giving, that is called as a dot value. Okay, and the input L is our input field. I'll show that input L, this input L is our input L here, and which points to our HTML tag input field. Okay, input L ID is here. Okay, which is an input field. Overall input field is this. Okay, so the value of that will be grabbed by the paragraph. Okay, input value will be grabbed by the paragraph dot inner text. Okay, if we give some value here and you click and add to do here, it should display here. This is nothing but the inner text of a paragraph. Okay, so that is what the meaning of paragraph dot inner text. And next we'll move on to the next one, and now we have to append. We have to add this paragraph. We have to add this paragraph to the div which we have created here. Okay, inside this div we are adding the paragraph. So how to add that? Using the append child todo container. We are taking this todo container from here dot append child, and we have to give this paragraph which we have created here. Okay, let's copy that paragraph and paste it here. Okay, next input el dot value should be empty now, because once you have added a to do, Suppose I have something, some content here, some data here. If I add it, it will be added here. Okay. So it should be empty now. If I remove this, if I remove this line, or I'll comment this out. See, if I am adding something here, if I am typing something here and click on add, it is still displaying the same thing here. Okay, that is the reason why I have given input el dot value equal to empty string or empty double quotes. Okay, that's the reason. So here you are seeing the font size very low or very small. We'll change that. Okay, paragraph dot style dot, we can give the stylings here for our paragraph. Paragraph is nothing but, okay, just a minute. Okay, this is our paragraph. So we want to style this and we want the font size to be a little bigger. Okay, so let's change our paragraph style. Paragraph dot style dot font size. Font size equal to, within the double quotes, let's say 15 px, 15 pixels. Okay, let's try this. Okay, somewhat bigger. Okay, that's okay. That's somewhat bigger. Let's say 20. Okay, this looks good. Give it as a 40. Okay, let's give it as 30 only. 30 or 25. Okay, okay, 25 is good. Now let's move on to the next thing. We have to give the margin because it is completely towards the left side. The paragraph here is completely towards the left side. Let's margin it correctly. So paragraph dot style dot margin left, margin left equal to, let's say, 250 px. Okay, let's see how it is going. Oh, it is completely towards the right. Okay, let's inspect this. It's better to inspect once. Okay, where is this? Okay, here. Margin left is 250 px. We have given it. Let's change it towards the left. 180, 170, 160. Well, let's give it as 100. It will be good, I think. Yeah, that is correct. 100 is good. Let's give it as 100. Okay. Okay, now I have given it as 100. That is okay. Paragraph dot, will change the font family, which is a font style. Paragraph dot style dot font family equal to, I'll give it as trebuchet ms. Let's check that. Let's give hello world. Yeah, this looks good. Okay, so that is how you change this font style. Okay, now let's go to the delete functionality now. So it's done for the add functionality. So now we'll go with the delete functionality. We'll pick up this del l variable here, del l, okay, dot, we'll give it as add event listener, click function, and here we have to give paragraph, it paragraph dot text content equal to empty. Okay, so what is the meaning of this? Means if you click a delete button, every time it will go into the paragraph text or paragraph content, and it will trigger this add event listener, and it will give us an empty result. So it will give as a it will work as a delete function now. So let's try this once. Going for a walk, I'll add it and I'll delete it. Okay, see, that is deleting the to do which I have added just now. So let's add going to a gym. Okay, let's add some more drinking coffee. Okay, so if I delete this, yeah, it will be deleted. So that is the reason why I've given an empty string. Okay, this is how a delete function functionality works in add event listener. Okay, now another thing which I want to tell is the line through which we use for our data. I'll show that what is a line through. L dot add event listener, not del L. Delete is already over. Okay, okay. Inside the paragraph, we are giving the line through paragraph dot add event listener. Let's say click, and I'm giving a function. I'll give it as an arrow function. You can give you can give this function or an arrow function. Anything is okay. So now, yeah, paragraph dot text, paragraph dot style dot text decoration. Yeah, text decoration. Okay, equal to, and we have to give the line through, line hyphen through. I'll show you what is a line through. Let's go to the Chrome, and if you type something, going to a walk, add it, and if you click on this, yeah, this is the line through. Okay, so that is a line through. You can add this and just click on it. Okay, this is the line through. And another thing you can do is paragraph dot add event listener, same thing, click, comma, and the function here, paragraph dot, okay, we'll give a double click here, dbl click. Okay, paragraph dot remove append, which is paragraph. Okay, let's check this out. add todo. No, it's not working. That is equal to paragraph. No, it's not working. Paragraph dot add event listener dbl click comma okay paragraph dot text content equal to, let's check this. Okay, so that is how a double click works. If I give some data here, let's say washing a car. So I'm giving a data here. If I add this and if I click it, it will pass a line through here, and if I double click it, it will delete. Okay, that is why I've given a add event listener again for a paragraph. So for double click, you have to use dbl click, and so this is how a double click works for to-do list. For deleting a single only one to-do list, if you want to delete a single to-do list, that double click will work for you. Okay, let's add some more. Going to a walk. Um, what else? Cooking, cooking at. I'll give something else. Going for a swim. Make a dinner. Okay. Now I can strike this using a line through and double click on it. It will delete. Okay. So if I, and you can just strike it as well. Or you want to delete all these things. If you want to delete all this, you can delete it. Okay. So this is our to-do list. Hope you like it. Thanks for watching, and please subscribe, like and share. Thank you so much.